In 1757, the British East India Company defeated the Nawab Sirajuddaula in the Battle of Plassey and occupied Bengal. This resulted in strengthening of the company's influence over the next 100 years in entire India. The annexation policies, oppressive colonial rule of the British rulers, caused dissatisfaction among the people of India. So many revolts and armed rebellions broke out all over the subcontinent for the freedom of the nation. In the process of movements and uprisings, there were many tribals who had contributed enormously for India's freedom, while a good number of tribal leaders sacrificed their lives at the hands of British rulers. In Odisha, many tribal movements and uprisings had taken place during the British regime against the rulers for granting the independence.
Gangpur, one of the biggest princely states of Odisha, experienced violent uprising of tribal peasants in the year 1897. The new land revenue system, which was introduced by King Raghunath Shekhar Deo, led to this tribal rebellion under the leadership of Madri Kalo.
Born in 1848, Madri Kalo, a tribal Gauntia or village headman of Koribag village of Sundargarh, Odisha, organized this movement against the king of Gangpur, who was being supported by the British. This movement is known as Gauntia Meli.
The British government deputed a contingent of troops under the command of the Deputy Commissioner of Singhbhum to assist the Gangpur state policy in suppressing this rebellion. But it was difficult to apprehend Madri Kalo and his followers, who continued the depredatory operations from hideouts in remote hills and forests. Hence, the state administration resorted to diplomacy and with the assistance of Gauntia of Kuranga, succeeded in arresting Madri Kalo in 1900. He was sentenced to 10 years of imprisonment, of which he spent 6 years in Sundargarh jail and the rest in Ranchi. He was released in 1910. 4 years after his release, he breathed his last in 1914 in the village Lamboi near Rajgangpur.